Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go at the link. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Play action now. Daniels made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the set.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Down. Check. Hurt. Spin.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Smile London. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At the 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Deputy Lion.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Back. 60 by.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Viking 18. 19 Lion. Ready.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready?
First carry here for the rookie out of Oklahoma State. He cuts it to the right sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Ready, ready. 18 cards.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
To throw, Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10 from the 43.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Called in by Lane. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Slot man motioned over. We give here to the motion man. He is blocked. That ball's free. And the Eagles get to it. An excellent return here as they get the football, and they're going to take over on the opposing side of midfield. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I'd take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here we go. Set. Steady.
Back to the well again. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball or make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
65.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Play fake here. Daniels. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on. 70 Timberwolves.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's more of the catch out left. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Purpose. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Hey, we know in this league takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lions.
Hand off to the back. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points.
Commanders nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Check smash, check smash.
Handoff on second and short. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half a yard, and he'd have had it.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go, lady. Ready?
The handoff on third and short. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Viking 18.
Daniels now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Come on, come on.
They send a man in motion. They'll run here on first down. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
It's a design boot. Finds a man, right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 4.
So Louis, third down and 9. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. The Eagles into the nickel, third down coming.
Let's go now. Panther and 70 Timberwolf.
Here he goes, third and long. That one's nabbed by Komet. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ready, ready.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Pat. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Let go.
Dive play straight ahead. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels. We've got a screen to the running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ready up.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Street. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Go.
Daniels back to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get their first points of this game just before halftime. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Commanders get it back to within 6.
Commanders 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. Ready.
Handoff now out of the gun. And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready. Count. Ready.
They give it to him again. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Running it now out of the gun. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it!
Now come out throwing.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds it. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready. 18 card.
They'll throw 3rd and long.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The Eagles are in punt formation.
And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
It's over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Transfer 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
Daniels on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on a quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ready, ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, come on. Hey. Not 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels is going to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Again, Daniels to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Close to the hurry up here. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Third and long.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
70 Rangers, 19, 18, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Third and long for him here. This is caught inside the 15. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On the jump.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Slot man motioned over.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
And 9 yards.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Go. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Check out.
Daniels from the gun on third down. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready. Count.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready, set.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Right up the gut. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On the set.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on, come on.
He'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Elliott connects there, and that'll double their lead to 6.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. He loses it on the hit. The ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
6.
On 1st down, they'll run. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 4.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Look at that power. Deep left side. He's got it at the 30. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
A gain of 55 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late.
Okay, break.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Timberwolves. Steady.
Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now, Daniels. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And he's going to have them up to that 23. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18. Go.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. He's dropping back to throw. And a catch for Luther Burden. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Gain of 6.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
We've set it downs from 37.
Red. Cowboy 80. Ready.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw here. Finds him over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Pass play now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, come on.
They're throwing it. Catch made over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready? Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles leading by 6. Second down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Set.
Setting up to pass. Pass brought in by Burden. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60. Go.
Here's the handoff. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
18-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Walker on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So beneath the chorus of fly, Eagles fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so